Hello, my name is Sky, and I'm going to be making a video on what I recently heard from two people, one my grandmother, and another a lady in Sydney that I ran into. The $3 an hour story of working on a farm. Uh, I think there's an element of truth to that. I think some farms will definitely try to underpay and have the most minimal amount that you can pay anyone. It's in some regards, it's legal slavery. But on the opposite end, it can be a fair system where you're paid for ultimately the amount of fruit that you put out. And it's just really a mindset that people have to undercut each other as much as they can while taking as much as they can in return. And I think that's represented in our government. The government that, yeah, straight up forces people to work on farms in order to extend their visas, um, to fill a gap in the economy. So, why do you need to fill a gap for this kind of work? Well, one, it's work that you need to more or less focus every second, every minute of that hour in order to get those different harvests. It can be physically demanding. It requires focus. It requires you being out in the sun, and it requires you being in quite commonly environments that have pesticides and are really not good for your health. Surprisingly, not that great to eat either. To go organic. Okay, none of that personal stuff. So that's a lot for people to put out there. Also, like, these things are seasonal. These things can vary. Like, the crops themselves, some can be bad, some can be good. In the city of Young, on all the cherry orchards, they decide we're going to pay $14 per log. Now, a log is 15 kilos in like a big ass bucket. How long does it take to get a log? Well, they estimate that you should get about 2 per hour. That's awesome. You can definitely get 2 per hour. The current farm I'm working at, you can get 2, 3, maybe 4 if it's a really good tree and you are keen and have some skill. However, I will also say the opposite is true. I was working at my last farm. I went there just at the beginning of the farm. There'd been hail. We were doing color picking, and I would be making $10 per hour. And to top that off, I was only getting maybe 3 or 4 hours of work every like 4 days. And it was really, really discouraging. In fact, over the month, I made 2,000. Sorry, I have it written down. $2,220, which equates to Oh, anyway, about $555 a week. Now, including, I don't know, I had to drive out here, accommodation, these little things. It wasn't really what I was expecting. You get called out and you want to be on time, you want to be reliable ultimately. But I don't think we're really respected. We're just respected as possible employees, those people that actually want to work, make money, and have responsibilities and liabilities outside of the farm job. So we're not a byproduct. We're actually people that should be treated as such. And I feel like with the current visa system of forcing people to theoretically work on farms, pretty much putting an artificial workforce out there. I need to restart, and I'm going to edit that. It's really quite sad. The way that we're always looking to get the biggest cut. And even for the people that come to Australia, the backpackers, the overseas workers, we're not being good hosts. We're being completely disgraceful. We're saying go out and work on the farms because we're too lazy. And to top that off, we're going to undercut you. We're going to make an artificial workforce because people can't be bothered to go out to the farms and pick and earn a wage. Instead, let's have all the young, healthy people do the hard work ultimately. And I'm not saying it's like that. I'm saying this is work that I find enjoyable, that allows me to clear my mind, that allows me to be with nature, that allows me to earn a wage that reflects the amount of focus and energy I'm able to have for that job and be paid adequately. What I personally would love to see is not the government forcing farmers to pay more money, but honestly, to treat it at the cause, which is the coercion that is created through the visa system. You let go of that, you allow people to ultimately do what they want. You're going to have the prices even out to what they should be. That's a free market, not a market where people predictate the prices, where people are forced into positions because others don't want to. It really is this superiority complex, this nationalistic idea that's caused so much problems. Anyway,